That's terrible. Well, we try again. I don't know. What else can we do? This is what we need to do. We need to get this floater out. I need to not get ambushed by fire giants on the bottom floor. We could go level grind. We could go buy warp for Tella. But things will go so much faster once we have the floater that it's probably still faster to just try this like 5 times in a row than to go all the way back and end up doing the same thing anyway. Dang, that was real close. Basically just running out of heal potions is the problem. Unfortunately, just didn't account for as many. Kind of want to focus on keeping the fighter and Rydia alive. And another ambush. So many ambushes down here. This is a very rude volcano. Okay, that's not so bad. Little Cerebrus. Use some more heal potions here. I'm hopeful that this is the run. The Phantom will be able to crush people too, like... the Phantom will probably one-shot Rydia if he attacks her. Right, and we have to fight this one. I forgot about that. Should have spread the heals out a little bit. Unrunnable metal slimes with paralyzed stun touch. Jeez. This is not a great farmable encounter yet. Maybe one day, but it's too far down in the volcano anyway. Actually, this is the Agama tile, whatever you want to call it. There are Agamas that are closer to the top of the volcano that we could use, slightly closer. Oh, come on, don't do me like this. Alright, good fire too. Alright. Lots of XP. 2 heal potions. Let's try to keep Rydia alive. Monster strikes first, ambush, 200 damage. 258 one-shots our warp. Wow, this sucks. Very unfortunate location for the floater. We're gonna try it one more time, and then I'm gonna, you know, go grind up somewhere, I guess. I'm sure this should be possible. It's just... I know it'd be a lot easier if I had more heal potions, more levels, more warp charges. I just didn't want to have to walk all the way back across the continent 5 more times. I want this airship. Give me my airship. I earn it. I'll earn it. We already checked the vanilla floater location by getting through the ice cave via cheating with the warp spell. Why does Blue hate grinding so much? So glad the screen doesn't violently show color every time you walk on these now. Alright, bottom floor probably should heal, yeah. Now technically you can minimize the amount of heal charges you use by walking around with 1 HP. Because you don't take extra damage at 1, but then again, if you get hit by a stiff breeze, you are dead. So I think I want enough life on the Thief and the Red Mage to survive like a hit from the metal slimes so that we can fire 2 of them down quicker. Assuming we can get there. Talking strategy now, guys. Alright. Fire 2, please. If it could just go quickly, we can wipe these out before they can do anything. We need like 2 casts of Fire 2 to feel pretty confident. There we go. Good start. And if we miss 1 or whatever, that should be okay. And then they one-shot Rydia. But no. That was perfect. We took no damage. Everyone's alive. Alright. Heals. We want to not get one-shot if possible. Massa is going to try to tank. I don't really care about these guys very much. gonna give Rydia everything I can do to keep her alive. Alright. Monster strikes first, 119. Come on, guys. Get out of here. Can't run. Close call. We're good. Okay, this time for sure. So we just had bad luck twice in a row, that's all. Alright, let's go, guys. I knew I could do it. What's all this quitter talk? You know what? This is a floor that you probably don't need to cast Warp on. Just thinking about it, right? This one as well. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles you could get an encounter on. Would have been smarter to do it like that last time. Anyway, I'm learning. I haven't had to like escape out of the volcano like that ever. So that's a new one on me. I've never had to get to the bottom floor and then escape. You know, technically we could have tried to fight Carrie, but I really don't think we would have had any chance. Kind of wish I'd left the music on vanilla. I'm not actually a huge fan of the music shuffle. It's interesting, but I think it annoys me more than it's fun. Do I want to kill stuff? I don't know. We obviously need some experience. With the airship, though, this is probably a mistake in the sense that now that we have the airship, we'll be able to get to far more generous experience locales. But, I mean, I'll take it while I can, I guess. Ugh. And then we all died of an ambush by green snakes. Green snakes! And scorpions. It's a terrible fight. Stun touch, even? Ew. Alright. Survived. I've still got 2 cabins. Also, because, remember, you get more experience every key item you get, so you don't generally want to grind early on these games. Because now I can go anywhere, and the more key items I find, the faster the level grind will actually be. Alright, so what do I want to do? We can do... Let's go sell some junk first. And then we'll pick and choose. We still have a free incentivized item. Not free exactly, but we have a Marsh Cave incentivized item. And I'm definitely getting rid of this cat claw. We're never going to use that. And the power staff. That's all of our free weapons. The fog gauntlets, I don't know. I don't want to sell it yet. If I ever promote the thief, he can use the silver helmet. It's not going to be worth much anyway. I could have bought another Fire 2 axe, but I think there's other things we want to spend our 60 grand on. Wasn't there opal bracelet somewhere? That's where I should go buy. This is pretty expensive. Steel armor is okay for the knight as well, or the fighter as well. Oh, also, let's go buy that life spell before I forget. I want to... Well, I guess if you're really trying to be optimal, you should go check out all the other towns first. And I think given how that last dungeon went, I'm going to go learn Warp on Tella as well. I was trying to reserve his spell slots for other useful spells, but I think clearly having that, if I had just bought the Warp for him before, we would have saved like 10 minutes on the airship. Alright, so, yeah, what I was trying to say is you should probably check out all the towns before you spend money, because you might find something that would obsolete a purchase you were going to make. Now, there's not much that could obsolete a opal bracelet, but, you know, you never know. So we don't have the bottle. We can't do anything with the fairy yet. Alright, I'm glad I didn't spend all my money. Well, that's going to make things a heck of a lot easier. So, yeah, now we take half damage from elemental spells, and we're mostly immune to statuses. Not 100%, but mostly. Also, now we're never going to use those helmets. I really can't think of a situation where you would equip a helmet over a ribbon instead of the ribbon. Good. So ribbon's best accessory in the game, best head slot. Heal 3 gauntlets are actually not bad either. Ice shield is pretty good. I mean, the reason you generally like the Ice Shield is it gives you half damage from fire, and I think stun protection, but the ribbon does that anyway, so... Harm 3 staff, Fog 2 staff. That's a lot of interesting spells. No nuke staff, but lots of interesting options. I think... We've already bought the key items. We don't need to check all the shops for, until... Well, we found the loot in one of the shops. There's only one purchasable incentive item. So, we've already got that, which means that's done. We're gonna go... I'm just flying around randomly. No, we're gonna go to, we should just go to the Cardia Islands, the Dragon Isles. It's always the right choice when you get the airship. Because there's a lot of free items somewhere in here. You'd think I've played this game once or twice, I'd remember where the islands are. There we go. Not this one. Well, actually, I have Warp, but it doesn't really matter. I know Bahamut's won't have Bahamut. It'll either have the Physician or Dr. Un. So, I don't have either of those items, so no point really going there. Another Zap shirt. Another Fire 2 axe. Good thing I didn't buy one, hey? Everybody gets Fire 2 axes. Alright, just looking for some treasure. So there's nothing in this one. Bahamut, nothing, something, and then the other island has something. Just gotta remember to check the big islands. So far, not a terribly rewarding Dragon Isles, but because it's free, it's rarely the wrong thing to do. So we can go to the waterfall. We got one more town, two more towns we can get to, I guess. One's a big walk, but Leafian is no longer a completely wasted trip because it'll be a random town. In fact, we'll be able to figure out what town it is pretty quickly. Wow. Just giving away the fire axes. The Zap shirt. Well, we got a pro ring. The pro ring is technically defense for now. Well, I got this. Fog. So this is the Power Gauntlet. I think the Zeus's Gauntlet requires you to be promoted to equip. So this is technically the Power Gauntlet. Sure, we'll leave it like this. Pro Ring is the same slot, so I think it's... it's close enough, I don't really care. Actually, was this better? No. We gotta get some defense on our fighter. The fighter is supposed to be taking the big hits, and he's just got HP right now. He doesn't actually have very good actual absorb. Okay, so town, waterfall, another town with a long walk. What towns are we missing? We're missing, did we find Melmond yet? We should buy some more save items pretty soon, too. We found Elflin, Corneria. We found Leafian. Oh, good. We found the, found Leafian. So I didn't find Leafian until just now. Oh, but you know what? We have the warp spell, so we should definitely go do the waterfall. The waterfall is a long run. It's probably the longest single floor in the game, I think. But if you have the warp spell, once you're done, you just leave. So it cuts it in half, which is pretty solid. And the fights in there should get us some good experience. Plus, it's an incentivized location, so yeah, we should definitely do this while we're here. The only downside is we'll have to come back to Leafian after we get the slab translated. Which, did we get the slab? We did. So if I had found Dr. Un first, this would have been a far more efficient travel. But I mean, I didn't know that that was Leafian, and I don't actually know where Dr. Un is yet. Probably in Melmond, where old Leafian was. Right, I didn't buy anything because we couldn't. I don't have a lot of heals. I definitely need to restock. We're gonna be able to do this? I can get out at any time, but I can't heal. Alright. Oh, jeez. You know, it's probably good that we took this encounter. Just so we start with a... We start from an encounter tile, and then there'll be hopefully a longer run here before the first difficult battle. The house I use just to heal up Cecil a little bit. I will take this fight because it's he's going to attack though. First strike means free XP or a free escape if you want, but I think this is fast enough. It's worth killing. Wizard mummies are also known for being pretty good experience rewards. Nightmares are known for being a bit hard hitting. Most of the enemies in the waterfall cave here are pretty good experience. I think you can run into a solo gas dragon in here too, rarely. They're pretty scary. Supposedly with the encounter shuffle they might be more common though, so you never know. Hey look, out of bounds bat, everyone's favorite. If you watch speed races, you'll probably know about out of bounds bat. Let's just run from the green snakes. Alright, so it looks like the waterfall was the right choice in the sense that it wasn't that hard. We got some stuff to sell. Another house. And another key item that we did need to get, even though it's not where I want to go yet. Good. Guess I should probably use that house to save, though. Do I want to take the fight? I want to take the fight. Oops, I should have just used the zap shirt, but... Wow, that was 1 out of 4. Instant death, failing me every time I use it. Now, frost gators also tend to hit very hard, so... We'll see what happens here. I think ice actually works on them, even though they're ice? Or... Yeah, it's weird. Even though they're frost gators, ice works fairly well. Pretty sturdy gators. Yeah, they definitely hit hard. 100 damage in one hit is pretty solid. But we got level up out of it. And we've got lots of money, so we'll be able to buy houses once I remember to go buy houses. Reminder to self, go buy some house. And yeah, you can tell we haven't used a lot of the open progression mods effects, but if you notice that little port there, this means that if you had the ship, you could get to Onrak, and if you had the canoe, you could also get to the waterfall. So it's a nice little addition. So basically, I want to go to the last town now, but that's going to require a bit of a walk, so let's go buy stuff. Actually, right, you can't buy save items in Corneria. That's the problem. We've had the whole seed where I just haven't been buying much. Alright, so... Let's just throw this on the ground. Oh, I guess I should be selling it. I still have a lot of things to buy, so... what do we want to sell here? I picked up another pro ring. Why didn't I equip that? Or I just forgot to equip it. Probably will never equip that. We can buy these, right? Like, I'm running out of inventory space is what I'm thinking, and I need money for other upgrades. I'm not that much of a fan of the Zap shirt. Never gonna use that. I'll hold on to the Heal 3 gauntlets. You know what? I'm just gonna buy this. It's usually smart to hold off for ice armor or flame armor, which is, I think, unarguably better than the steel armor. But we've already got the ribbon for status, and this will get his physical defense way up there. So that's probably the right choice. It was fairly cheap. And I'm not going to be buying pro capes just yet, because I'm not that rich. Then want to buy any spells? Should buy some spells. I don't have any level 4 slots. Was that... Nuke was at this slot. Yeah, that's why we need to go shopping again. There we go. That'll help. Alright, the nuke will definitely help with difficult dungeons. Is there anything else we wanted? I got life. That's basically all we want for level 4. That's good. Alright, we should probably rest up. Oh, items! One day I'll remember that I need to buy houses. Alright, let's check out the housing market in Elfland. It is great. I'm gonna buy at least 20 houses, get into real estate. We'll use cabins for cheap saves, so they're a lot cheaper, and houses to actually restore spell charges. And I still have a fair bit of money, so I think... Didn't somewhere sell opal bracelets? That's what I should go buy right now. We'll max out our heal potions, though, at the very least, because these are like... They're just giving them away. That's a deal. Their regular price is 60, isn't it? Or 30. I think it's 60. This is like super, super cheap. If only we had a buy 100 option. Alright, I think that's enough. Yep. Alright, you know what? Bam! We don't have to walk out of town. Alright, 2 Provoca for potentially armor for our mages. We would probably be strong enough now, especially if I can get... Because we have ribbons for everybody, assuming we can get our physical armor up a little bit, we're probably strong enough to start nailing out fiends here. Probably want to take out Lich before too long, because I got the rod already, and that's another key item. Oh, we haven't found Crescent Lake yet. That's what's going to be at the end of the place. Alright, yeah, discount opal bracelet. That's great. Right. Would have been nice to buy these earlier, but... Alright, everyone gets some actual armor now. And the opal bracelet is the best ring. No elemental protection, but it basically weighs nothing. And it has very high physical defense for a ring. I mean, it's an amazing ring. Just can't argue about that. I think technically ice and fire armor beat it out if you have a ninja. Maybe? At least, maybe. But anyway, it's just... We're much better defended. In fact, due to pro rings, our thief has more defense than our fighter, but whatever. Alright, was there anything else we should buy while I'm feeling rich here? We got... I don't really have a good weapon yet. Could I buy a sun sword? Probably afford a sun sword. That heal 3 gauntlets got some potential. The zap shirt's been mostly useless. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Magic. I never bought any magic. Right, level 2 magic was garbage. I'll buy a second Brack. You know, break, but you know, Brack sounds fun. Let's buy that extra Brack. And then, I guess while we're here, I'll check this weapon shop again, because I've already forgotten about it. Oh, Brack Hammer. Yeah, well, we got Brack for a discount. Could buy an ice sword, but the sun sword is better. Could buy a rune sword for the thief, but whatever. As double whatevers. Alright, one more shopping, and then we'll progress. So we can go to Crescent Lake with a long walk, but the sages will give us an early item. We can also go to Sarda's. I should go to Sarda's for his item too. I forgot about that. That was a mistake. Be nice to just go straight to the Excalibur, but we don't have promotions yet. So that should have been a decent upgrade. The Sun Sword is, I think, other than Mazmune, the best unpromoted weapon in the game. The best weapon you can equip unpromoted. Yeah. Alright, so Sarda's, then Crescent Lake for Sages, which is actually at Leafield. And I don't want to go, we don't have any rubies, we don't have... I could do the Earth Cave, but we'll finish off the easy stuff first. So normally, yes, you have to kill the vampire before you come here, but, you know, we rolled it up differently. So now we can complete Tiamat. What are we missing anything? I haven't translated this to get the item. We must have found Melman then, I just forgot where it was. Once this is translated, we can get an item in Leafian. We got the chime in the cube and the loot. Oh, we need the mystic key. Yeah. It's like the key items that you need to finish the game. Loot, rod, chime, cube, mystic key. Because you need the rod for the earth. You need chime cube for air. Oh, we need the oxyale. So we need key and oxyale still. Okay. Why am I walking back? Walk-ins for chumps. Alright. So we sort of, you know, we check incentive items until we find the stuff we need, and then we just pick out the best path from there. Okay, what town was this? Was this Melmond? Oh, this was Crescent Lake. Did I totally forgot. So we've been here before, I just wasn't paying attention. Classic randomizer. This is also kind of the problem. I already got this item. This is the problem when you run multiple randomized seeds in a row. Pretty easy to lose track of where you've been and where you haven't been. And I have been playing this a lot lately. Yeah, we can just buy Fog 2 and Viz 2 if I want. While we're here... Is there... I must not have ever come here. Didn't I come here? I would have remembered this. I must... Maybe I haven't talked to the sages yet. BlueAnkylo is drunk. Anyway, we can just buy 4 Mazmunes again. That sounds good. It's gonna take a little bit of money. Opal Shield? It's not bad, seeing as we have ribbons. Alright. I don't know how I missed all this cool stuff, but apparently I missed all this cool stuff. Fire 3 eventually? Sure, why not? If only we had some money to buy Mazmunes. 4 ribbons, 4 Mazmunes? What else do we need? It's pretty much go mode, right? Alright. Who gives me my item? Clearly I've forgotten that I've never came here. I usually go straight from the floater desert to the town of Gaia. So... Did I just... Yeah, no. Okay, well, it's garbage anyway, but... This is the confused old men, so that's a thing that happens with one of your flags. Alright, so now we're gonna go find Melmond, because I'm pretty sure that's the last town. I had thought we'd already been here. But the town that I was referring to that's far away is from here. Maybe I was just planning on buying some healing items before we, headed on over. I'd also like to get promoted sometime around now, just to show off the sprites. More, like, I don't want to wait till the end of the game to do our promotions, because, not that we necessarily even need them for this run, but, I mean, I made these sprites. Sprites have upgrades, guys. I want to, I guess we'll kill these things. I was gonna buy that sun sword too, wasn't I? It seems like kind of a waste of money when you can just buy a Mazmune. Or no, I did buy it. Never. Man, I am really out of it today. At least I can tell by the sprite that I have the right sword. Oh yeah, so we've all got opal bracelets and ribbons. We could all have Mazmunes. And buy pro capes. Yeah, we have a very equipment-heavy seed. Okay, Mazmune, or sorry, this place. Why did I come here? So, remember when I was at Cardia Isles, and I'm like, let's not go to Bahamut's chamber because I don't have any items. That's where the slab goes. And we can buy dragon armor. Anyone else need a, you can buy ice armor. Pro rings are pretty good for defense. Wow, and we're pretty much stacked. You can get whatever you want in this. You just buy all the best gear, basically. What? Didn't I? Oh, I was trying to give it to, Rydia. So, the reason I try to prioritize physical defense on the Black Mage, is generally because, they have the worst HP, and are most likely to get murdered by physical hits. So she gets priority. Man, yeah, we'll be able to buy ribbons for everybody, opal rings for everybody, pro rings for everybody, pro capes for everybody. Also, dragon armors. That's crazy. We can just buy all the best gear, easy. There hasn't been great magic items yet, which is probably fair. There's a garbage Vorpal for garbage prices. It's been a lot of fun. It's a fun seed. Not a difficult seed, but a fun seed. I want to sell... Let's get rid of that Zap shirt. At this point, I just want the money while I'm here. Get out of here, Zap shirt. That's enough money. Those Heal 3 gauntlet, or Heal 3 gloves still sound pretty cool. I don't know if I'll ever even use them, but... Anyway. Lightning 3 is decent. White magic's been pretty trash overall. What's this?